Hey, are you worried about a big social event? Maybe a presentation? Or just meeting up with friends? Then don't worry, I've got your back. Hi there, welcome to Jaber Life, my channel where I share my many years of research and bring you the best life coaching tips. Try this simple but powerful 4-step technique and it should help you cope with any challenging social or work events. The technique is based on cognitive behaviour therapy, or CBT for short, which is therapy used to help cope with anxiety. So let's dive in. I'm going to use the example of a high school prom, but it could be anything from simply meeting your friends all the way up to presenting to a large crowd of people. Step 1. Challenge your unhelpful thoughts. Imagine this. You're getting ready for the prom and you start to get those sinking feelings. You're anxious and nervous about going. This is very likely due to some unhelpful beliefs that you've adopted. And as a result, you've spawned some unhelpful thoughts. If you can catch these things that you're telling yourself, then that's great. If not, take a moment to try and work it out. Maybe you're worried that people won't like what you're wearing and whisper behind your back. Maybe you're worried about your new hairstyle that you're trying out for the first time and people might say that it looks ridiculous. Maybe you're nervous that you may do something silly that will make you look foolish in front of a room full of people. And the anxiety starts to consume you. Well, let's just pause and ask ourselves, are any of these thoughts really true? Does your outfit genuinely not suit you? Do you think your hairstyle is ridiculous? Probably not, that's why you chose it. What is the likelihood that you are going to do something ridiculous in front of a whole room of people? Pretty unlikely, right? Even if you still agree with these thoughts that you're having, that's fine, because I'll help you deal with the consequences of those thoughts. Step 2. Take a reality check. I want you to do something that sounds a little bit counterproductive, a little bit bizarre. I want you to imagine the absolute worst case scenario. What is the worst thing that could possibly happen at the event? Let your imagination run wild. Perhaps you fall over and your outfit rips and the entire room turns around and laughs at you. I don't know, your hair that you've carefully styled flops down in front of your face and people are sniggering behind your back. That's pretty awful, right? Let's look at that in detail. Even in this worst nightmare, would your life be in danger? Probably not. Is there a risk you or anybody else will get seriously hurt? Probably not. It sounds dramatic, but I bet you the anxiety, pain and struggles that you're having probably make it feel like that. Now think about that for a moment. We've just looked at the very worst case scenario and nothing serious is going to happen to you or anybody else. The anxiety and pain that you're having is simply not warranted. Spend some time recognizing that before moving on to the next step. Step 3. Focus on those potential judgments. Let's use our imagination again and try and visualize the other people in the room. We may not even know who that is or how many people there are. But what I want you to do is look around. Who exactly is pointing and laughing? Who is judging you and making you feel awful? Take a moment to picture those people in your mind. It doesn't have to be real people, just imagine. Now think, what kind of people would find joy in someone else's misfortune? I mean, what kind of person would actually point and laugh if those unfortunate things were happening to you? I'll tell you, the kind of person that is malicious, mean and unpleasant. But more importantly, and this may come as a surprise to you, they must be insecure and very likely deeply unhappy in themselves. Ultimately, they're trying to take the focus away from themselves and they're glad that you are subject to their worst fears. Thinking about these unkind people, would you want them as friends? Would you like them doing the same things to your friends? Do you really want to impress these types of people? The answer has to be a resounding no, and therefore you owe them nothing. In fact, you might even find a sense of enjoyment in their attempts to project their own pain onto you, trying to deflect their own struggles by making an example of you. Step 4. Gain some real perspective. The truth is, at these type of events, most people are far too concerned about their own worries and insecurities to even notice the things you're worried about. If they choose to be unpleasant to you, it's a reflection of their own internal struggles. It has nothing to do with you. That is not a reflection of your worth. So if it happens, which is unlikely, and somebody is unpleasant, let them vent their own pain while you rise above it all, knowing that their opinion means nothing to you because you don't have to impress them. You don't need people like that in your life. They will not add value. They do not deserve your attention. The strong people, the kind people, the people you want as your friends will feel nothing but empathy. They will be worried about you. They will be the ones showing you kindness. And let's put everything into perspective. This is the absolute worst case scenario that we've formulated from our unhelpful thoughts. So keep challenging those exaggerated thoughts at every opportunity. You can use this technique for any unhelpful thoughts that trigger your anxiety. The more you use it, the more effective it becomes. As time passes, you'll be able to recognize the unhelpful thought patterns forming and intercept them before they have an opportunity to make you feel anxious. In later videos, I'll be helping you take this one stage further using cognitive behavior therapy. Using CBT, you'll be able to identify the beliefs that are causing your unhelpful thoughts, change them to something more helpful, or eradicate them from your belief system. I've also set up a website called jaberlife.com, where you will find blogs of my research and a forum that's free to join, offering free advice and an opportunity to share your experiences with other members. Thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, then please like and subscribe. Take care now.